Open Throttle 360s at Roaring Knob Motorsports Complex for the Sweeney Rush Dirt Late Model Series. With me now is another one of the young guns in this series, Ryan Montgomery. Ryan, thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Thanks for coming up here.
You've had a lot of success in kart racing. I believe 17 championships in 6 years.
Yeah, 17 championships in 6 years. We've raced all over the country, from Florida to Kansas to New York, anywhere.
Now, most of that kart racing, that was on dirt?
Yeah, most of it was. There's a couple races on concrete, just most of it was basically dirt.
Compare for me the difference between driving a kart on dirt, and I believe you drove a UMP modified, and now the Rush Late Model. What's the difference between those three cars racing them on dirt?
Go-kart didn't really get up, didn't really move. You just drove it in there straight. It was kind of like driving a pavement car. If that's pretty much what it looked like. And then you get into a modified and a late model, all this different stuff, and the rear end hikes up, wants to spin around, and you got to drive it sideways a little bit, turn right. You know, it was a lot to get used to. We went up to Elkins and practiced a lot, did like 1,000 laps, I would say, before we even hit a racetrack and raced it. And then we got into a crate late model a year after, the Rush late model, and just went uphill from there. We ran a couple of the tour races at the beginning of the year, realized that I really wasn't suited for the tour race, didn't have enough experience yet, so then I started to run around here locally at Roaring Knob and every other place. Started winning races, doing good, and we went to Sharon at the end of the year, about 2 years ago, and we won our first ever Rush Sweeney Tour race.
Now, you were 14 years old when you stepped into the late model. Did some of the older drivers, how did they accept a young guy like you? Were they real accepting of you, or did they try to bully you? Or? At
first, they really wasn't accepting of me. They just thought they could use me as a wall going to the corner and just move me up out of the way and stuff. But I showed them that I could drive and how I drove clean and did all that stuff, and I earned their respect. And now they realize that I'm up front running all the time when I go to the racetrack.
Now, you're 16 years old now.
Yeah.
Well, you're not the youngest guy. You're not even close to being young for this series.
No, not anymore. Whenever I first started, I was a young gun rookie. Not anymore.
Has your experience from driving the go-kart on dirt, has that helped you know what kind of changes to make on this car during the course of a race?
It has somewhat with like stagger and different other types of things. But Doug Horton at High Gear Speed Shop, right when I started racing the crate late model, he's helped us ever since. He's been my crew chief. He's helped us all the way through setting up the car, changing the car at the racetrack. If I'm somewhere and he's still at the shop working, I can call him and he'll immediately tell me what I need to do. And it's great to have him. It's great to have somebody like that, just trying to learn on your way in.
What are the long-range plans for Ryan Montgomery? Where do you want to end up in this racing deal?
I would like to end up running more of Outlaws, Lucas Oil late models. When I was younger racing go-karts, I always wanted to go to NASCAR, but that's 1 in a million chance. I mean, it's a 1 in a million chance to go to run Lucas Oil and stuff, but I feel like I have enough talent and I have enough stuff to do that. Hopefully in a couple of years we can buy a super late motor, get a bigger sponsor. Hopefully if somebody recognizes me at some point in time, I'm always open. I got places on the car right now. If somebody wants to sponsor me, just anything.
How do you like this Sweeney Rush series?
It's a new series. I think they put it together great. I think it's going to be a great deal. It's got nice rules with Alpha Neesmith rules. I think it's a great series, and it's going to be one to mess with.
Well, we'd like to thank you for talking to us tonight. Lots of luck tonight. I hope this right side comes back without a mark on it.
Yeah.
And good luck this season.
All right, thank you.